Division Superintendent Dr. John B. Gordon III has a 10-year improvement plan to implement change and enhance curb appeal.
You know, I've always been very, very big on how our schools look. And I think because you always want to make sure that your campuses, your school facilities, everything has to be visually appealing. I think those are great strategies to use that allow students, staff, and the school community to be super excited every time they walk on the campus. One of the things I challenged our facilities team and our custodial crews to do during my first year was to make sure that our front entrances were immaculate. And then here in year two, one of the things that we actually started last year was to have branding and marketing that included signs, the images that we have on the doorways, on the windows, things that really help to show the overall school spirit. We did a refurbishing with new logos for every school and the school administrative office because we wanted to make sure that we modeled that. To me, it's really important to really allow the school community to take pride in the schools, and the great way to do that is with how they look. The long-term goal is to make sure that we have state-of-the-art facilities. And we have developed a 10-year capital improvement plan to make sure that we're actually going to replace those schools that are over 50 years old. We know that we have to put new roofs on several of our schools, probably to a total of around $14 million. We're looking to put metal roofs on all of our schools. We honestly believe that if our schools are properly maintained, if our schools are state-of-the-art, it really will assist with student achievement because they'll have the best technology, they'll have great collaborative working spaces, and our teachers will be able to have the resources to basically do whatever they want. That teacher ingenuity and that student creativity, we believe, can happen when we have new facilities that really allow us to do multiple subjects within a classroom, multiple areas to collaborate, as well as being able to show student work throughout the building.
Classroom developments, interior workspace upgrades, and technology advancements ensure optimal opportunities for success in teaching and learning principles. Students identify with branding and begin to personalize their experiences and feel proud of their school.
When you're talking about the amount of dollars that have to be programmed for this, it does take quite a bit of planning. It takes a lot of working with finance and purchasing from the standpoint of being able to fund all the things that we wanted to be able to do. Regarding how we prioritize projects, we look back on the life cycle of particular items, and we set a priority list fairly early. And given today's environment, we have to be willing and able to trust the fact that our forecasts are correct. Dr. Gordon has a very succinct vision in terms of how he would like to move forward on things. It's a very student-centered vision in terms of the projects that we're doing. In terms of student experience, he has very, very defined goals that we are expected to execute. Quite frankly, it's a very rewarding way of prioritizing these types of projects, because that's what we are. We are student-centered.
All of the projects that we do throughout the summer, whether they be CIP or whether they be with operational funds, it makes no difference. The facilities department is overseeing that work either by our own employees or by contractors. And there's a substantial amount of it that gets done during summer that people really don't realize that it's even being done, I think. We have 3 HVAC projects coming up summer of 2022. Elephants Fork Elementary School is getting a new HVAC system, a complete HVAC system. Nansemond River High School, Lakeland High School, both getting gymnasium systems replaced at those 2 buildings. We've had a boiler replacement this past year at Kings Fork Middle School. We've had tankless hot water systems put in at Kilby Shores Elementary School and Nansemond Parkway Elementary School. So there's a lot of HVAC-related type of work that gets done over the summers. We've put in bipolar ionization as a response, actually one of our mitigation strategies for COVID at all of our buildings and all of our HVAC equipment. We have recently upgraded and recoded all of the high school tennis courts in school colors. We have done track replacements at all 3 high schools. That's going on now, actually. Upcoming very soon, synthetic football fields are going in at all 3 high schools. This past summer, in fact, part of that work is still ongoing at Lakeland and Nans River High School, where we are repairing, upgrading, painting, refinishing those gymnasium floors. So we've done a lot of athletic facility work over the past couple of years as well. Since Dr. Gordon has come on board, we have done a lot of things in the past 2 years that we had not done prior to his tenure.
My philosophy has always been, if kids are more actively engaged in school, they are participating in extracurricular activities, student engagement goes up, classroom management goes down, you increase your graduation rates, and your dropout rates go down. It's all a part of the puzzle to keep kids excited about coming to school. And the more people that we can get involved in that, the better.